2024 saw sweeping changes to the already rapidly developing ground effect cars. The cars could ride higher while providing the same, if not more, downforce at speed, lest we forget the radical new designs to floors and side skirts alike. And of course, those crazy side pods, not to mention all the bumps and grooves to cheat a little more downforce or reduce drag on the cars as well. Generally speaking, the cars are a whole second faster on most circuits, although circuits have specialized in very long straightaways, such as for instance Vegas. But of course changing conditions are a major factor here, especially when it comes to that Vegas time. But on tracks with high-speed turns such as Losail and Qatar and Silverstone are over a second faster on average. So with these new Formula Hybrid 2024 cars from Race Sim Studios, can I see the same sort of improvement at the upcoming Abu Dhabi Grand Prix? Well, the circuit. I'm not participating, in case you couldn't tell. Let's go ahead and find out. Alright, I'm starting in the pit lane this time because, I mean, come on, you gotta see the Abu Dhabi pit lane, right? So, yeah, this is actually a pretty nice track. It seems to have a lot of goodies going on. It's got a lot of the elevation changes at Abu Dhabi. This looks so cool. Has a lot of the elevation changes, has a lot of the bumps, so I'm actually really excited to gain a little bit of speed here and see what I can do. Now, one thing that I have to say real quick before I get started here, I'm gonna stop doing setups for cars because I was actually going to do the SF15T, the 2015 for Ferrari F1 car. I was going to do that at Qatar, but I spent like an hour and a half tinkering with setups, and before I knew it, I was out of time to record, so I actually had to scrap that video, unfortunately. The car will return, definitely. I'll do a video with that car. But yeah, just so you guys know, all I'm going to do is slap the super slick tires on and just go for it. Just to keep things consistent as well. I mean, yeah, that means the car is going to be better at certain tracks than others, but I mean, it's still just me driving anyways, right? Like, I'm the control factor here. It shouldn't be to do with how well I set up the car as well, you know? Very clean, very fun, very demure, if I do say so myself. I think that Sector 3 kind of killed me there. I think I could have gotten a 127 there, but again, driving two cars today, can't take all day. So speaking of which, let's get into that 24 car and tell you what changes were made. Because I actually haven't read, I kind of bought it, but I didn't read the description. So they said it's not a primary focus of this year, but their efforts shifted to 2026. They still took the time to improve the latest iteration of Formula Hybrid, its enhanced version, based on the same chassis, but with significantly updated sounds, physics, and visuals. Okay, so it sounds like it may not have the actual improvements that the 2024 season has brought, that 2024 cars. So it might not actually be faster, but we're going to give it our best and see what we can do. Look at this. It shows you where you should be for your launch, right? Well, so I probably want to be in first, and then, yeah, oh, damn, it does look good, though. Look at that. Wow. The other car looked good too, but wow, that looked really cool. All right, let's focus up. Let's do this. Ah, that took some doing. Well, this is a fun car, that is for sure. I will say it is more difficult than the 23 car, but that is absolutely fine. I think the car speaks to you a lot more. Also, this surface was really, really bumpy, but that's a lot of fun. Yeah, here's a good look at the display here, and it's cool. Like, you know how in actual F1 cars, the steering wheel is like flashing constantly, giving you really like color-coded heads up. Look at this. See? Exact same idea here. Totally cool, man. And it's the same on the 2026 car. So one reason it took, look how many laps I did. It's embarrassing. To do, like, I did this corner so poorly at the final lap. It's sad that I did this one so badly, because I think we might have even seen like 127 flat if I didn't mess this one up. But yeah, it's definitely time to move on. But yeah, here's a cool little feature here. You see, this is also why I took so many times. You see this yellow light on the steering wheel? That means DRS zone coming up. But one thing that messed me up here, green means you're in DRS zone. I thought that meant DRS was on. So you can see it a little more clearly here. DRS is now yellow on the steering wheel there. So when you press the DRS turns green, and those two little red lights turn off. So many times I was like this, and I was like, oh well, DRS must be on because the green light's on. That's how it is in the 23 car. So W. So yeah. To wrap up, I suck, but also this car is amazing. If you haven't invested in RSS already, you definitely should. This car is incredible, super fun. You can also hear the sounds are a lot better as well. I would say this car's a little bit faster. Obviously, I got better at the track as time went on, other than the turn right behind us. So I think I was getting a little bit faster, but I think this car is slightly faster than the 23 car. But most importantly, it speaks to you a bit more, and I think that's the most important thing. I think with like a direct drive wheel, this will feel amazing, which I do have one coming. So big W to that, big W for this car. So much fun. I'm gonna keep driving it on some of my favorite tracks. So thank you guys for watching.